School is coming, and it's time to get ready. Time to stock up on paper, pencils, notebooks, and clothes. And boy, do we buy clothes. We start to put clothes in layaway when school ends in June. And while paper and pencil will last throughout the year, in my house until about November, clothes don't. Children grow, and often quite fast, so sometimes those new outfits are only worn a few times before they're too small. Have you ever thought about why we do that? Why we put ourselves in debt, shop in the middle of the summer to buy a slew of clothes for the first week of school? Well, there was a time that families had several children, and it made sense to buy new clothes for the older children and pass them down to the younger ones throughout the year. But what about today? Many of us have only one or two children, and even after school starts, we regularly buy them clothes because they outgrow them. When I think about the tradition of buying a lot of clothes at the beginning of the school year, I think about the ham story. So this young lady grew up in the kitchen watching her mother cook. Every time her mother cooked a whole ham, she would cut off the end and put the big piece into a pan and cook it. So when the young lady grew up, she did the same thing. One Thanksgiving, the roles reversed and the young lady was preparing dinner for her mother. While her mom was in the kitchen, the young lady proudly cut off the end of the ham and put the rest in the pan. As she added the brown sugar, the pineapples, and the cherries, her mother asked her why she cut off the end of the ham. The young lady told her because this was how she had seen her prepare the ham all of her life. Her mother broke into a grin and said, "Baby, I cut off the end because my pan was too small to fit the whole thing in." Well, the moral of this story is, don't just do things because it's always been done that way. Think about it. Doesn't it make more sense to buy a few things now and add throughout the year? You'll save money, and your children will love getting new things from time to time during the year. In my home, the start of the school year, I got a pair of shoes, a pair of jeans, a shirt, a pair of shorts, and a hoodie. At my house, it's a monthly ritual to see what's too small and give it to a shelter or a smaller friend and replace it. Sometimes nothing has changed, and my son is just as happy with what he has. Think about it. Every parent can raise a star, a stable, temperate, and responsible child. For more information, contact Star Launcher Family Coaching Services at www.starlauncher.com or 706-596-1708.